Yes.
And who the hell wants to know?
You like what you see?
Do I need to call security over here?
Stop being a punk.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from AKNationTV.com and AKNation TV on YouTube, the two places on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome! I don't know if y'all know, but I have my own online streaming network. I call it the small version of what Netflix needs to be. Right. It is AKNationTV.com. Go subscribe to that because we have original scripted content, web shows, movies, cartoons, and things of the sort. New things are coming your way, and I want to say, I'm so happy! And shout out to everybody that subscribed already and to the actors that are a part of the two projects that got nominated to be semifinalists in the America's Rainbow Pride Festival in New York. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey, it's my first time that I've submitted something to a film festival and it actually got accepted to be in the film festival. So that's for the short film Drunk Night and the series, the full series of The Mister, which are both on AKNationTV.com. So go subscribe. Now, I have to say, I am thoroughly freaking loving this season 34, The Challenge MTV. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it is so freaking good. I love it. And last night was a great freaking episode. The week before that was a great freaking episode. So much happened last night. And I started following everybody, not everybody, but some of my people, some of my faves, and some of the people that are controversial. I started following them on Twitter. I'm back on Twitter. And yeah, you should go follow me on Twitter, AKNationTV. Letter A, Connection TV. So I follow Jordan, I follow Cam, I finally found out what Leroy's Twitter is. I follow Zach, I believe. I follow Sarah. I wish she would come back, but I heard she was banned or some shit. One of y'all told me what happened to her, but I follow quite a few people, and they are petty boots. I follow Theo. I follow Georgia, even though it's whatever, and I follow Josh, and they are petty boots. But anyway, let's get into episode 13, D-Day. Don't know why the hell this episode was named after her. It should have been called One Hander, or Jordan is that dude, or what was that quote he said? If you don't like how I speak, then you need to be better. Oh, some shit like that, I think he says. Anyways, Tori is so excited that she won against Jenny. I realized after the first knockdown, I was like, Tori, I already knew Tori is a beast. Tori, there's no one that can talk about Tori as a competitor. Yes, she's had some malfunctions this particular season when we would think that she would supersede, but it is to be expected. I mean, everybody's human, but she is a beast. If I had to name the top 5 beast women, whether it's an elimination or whether it's in competition, period, those top 5 women, it would include Tori in the mix. It would definitely include Tori in the mix. Tori is probably top 3. If I had to put a top 5 in there, I would definitely put Laurel in that top 5. You know, Georgia did great this season. She did really, really well. But I don't know if I would put her in my top 5. Cara is a beast, but she's a horrible swimmer. Oh, she's a horrible swimmer. So there's some beast chicks out here, but I'm going to just name Tori and Laurel for right now, because as far as I'm concerned, they have no particular weaknesses. So Tori and Laurel will be in my top 5 women. Let me know what you think your top 5, what would your top 5 women be? I'll probably round out the final 4 a little later in this review. I'm excited that Tori won against Jenny. I'm excited that Tori keeps winning because Tori is a good person and she showcases herself as such. Unlike Jordan, who has no problem causing controversy and has no problem saying mean, quote unquote, mean things to people. And he just doesn't care, and he likes who he likes and he hates who he hates, and he makes it known. The two of them are polar opposites with regards to their personality in the challenge house. So I love Tori for the person that she is and the competition beast that she is, and I respect Jordan simply for the competitor that he is. But I don't like his people skills. It's just horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Anyways, Kayleigh says that we have to trust each other. D is still upset. She cries. Rogan says, we have your back. We didn't put you in. This whole episode, I am looking at D like I already knew this was going to freaking happen. Something in my mind told me when she was head over heels on this dude, the first 5 minutes she laid eyes on him, I'm like, she's gonna be the typical challenge chick that gets played out on television. And that's exactly what happened to her. And I do not feel bad for her. I do not feel bad for her. And the reason I do not feel bad for her is because she freaking went back to that asshole. But before all that, I was like, girl, come on, D, come on. The D can't be that bad. I mean, the D can't be that good, D. The D can't be that good, D. That's what the title of the episode should have been called. It should have been called, The D Could Not Be That Good, D. I'm looking at this girl like she's stupid. She's stupid. But you know, at this moment, she's in her feelings. She crying and shit. What was me? I'm like, look at Rogan. That's it. Just look at him. He don't give a fuck about you. He don't. The D could not be that good, D. It just couldn't. It couldn't. D goes off about what she accomplished last season and that she was in the Tribunal 5 times. It wasn't just for West. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you held your own. You held your own. You did. You know, West coached you through most of it, but you held your own. So you're not that much of a layup. Not that much. Not that much. And last week, you did a great job where the female that I put in my top 5, Miss Tori, bombed on that river challenge. You succeeded on that river challenge. So just off that alone, keep my name out your mouth. That would have been me. If I was D and last week I found out they put me, keep my name out your mouth. What's wrong with you? I'm not a layup. I've been performing. Unlike Kayleigh, Kayleigh has not been performing. She's been surviving, but she's not been performing. So if you want to talk about layup, let's get into it. Honestly, this was a good episode now. This was a good episode. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and make sure you subscribe to my Instagram, all A Connection TV. Leave comments below and click the thumbs up on this video. Josh says, we need to tell you how we feel, but y'all just wanted to vote her out. Okay, that was my notes. I'm sorry. Josh. I'm gonna get on Josh. Ooh, the guys want her to prove it to them, but I'm like, she did well in the last challenge. Okay, so this whole, she's crying and shit. All the guys are like, listen, we tried to tell you, we wanted to tell you, and we figured that this was the best way to tell you, just to talk behind your back, not tell you anything to your face, talk about you behind your back and just try to potentially throw you in. But because we got ousted by all the ladies, we couldn't do it because we couldn't make it happen. What? Cam and Leroy are back in a happy place. I'm like to myself, oh, lucky Leroy and oh, lucky Cam. Because both these people are beautiful specimens. Cam is gorgeous and Leroy is fine as hell. So both of these people together, I'm like, God damn, that's a beautiful match. I like Leroy for Cam more than I like Theo for Cam. But I don't know. Something tells me something happened in the mix of the challenge leading up towards the finals, leading up to present day, because I have not seen any of the two of them. On Cam's Instagram, I don't see Leroy. And Leroy is up here on a night like just happened last night. Leroy is up here tweeting about doing training in Vegas and what he needs to do, something else he needs to do in Vegas. And I'm like in my head, he couldn't have possibly won the money. In my mind, I'm like, he couldn't possibly won the money because he's sitting here tweeting about training people. And Cam, I can't see Cam winning the money either because she's sitting here talking about buy my bundles. So this kind of posting, I'm sorry, this kind of posting is not saying I just won $1 million. That's not what it's saying to me. So I'm curious to see what's coming up, but I don't see them talking about each other at all in their posts or anything. So I'm hoping I'm hoping, because they look beautiful together. That's all. I just wanted to give that. I love Cam and I love Leroy. The challenge is called Puzzling Swim. Slowest swimming pair is going home. I'm like, dun, 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 dun. And like I said in my last review, I thought this week Leroy and Cam would be the ones going home, because in the clip that they showed, you see Leroy bawling his eyes out. And I'm like, oh, damn, he must have lost. So they find out that 2 pair are going home automatically, and I'm like, damn, oh, damn. I'm like, son, who is it about to be? Because they just clowned D for being a poor swimmer, and Leroy is known for not being the best swimmer. Although he's had his practice, he's known for not being the best swimmer. So I'm like, oh, damn, what's about to go down? And Cara's known for not being a good swimmer. So I'm like, how is this about to play out? We get to Ninja being safe, because Ninja is just a garbage swimmer. And Ninja it seems to be so oblivious to the fact that because of her non-swimming ass, that these other ladies are being potentially put on the chopping block. And where we have put your name up before to go in, this is the reason why. And so I'm like, I vibe with everything Zach is saying. And Ninja's like, oh, okay, well, congrats to you guys, give it your all. And I'm like, out of here. What are we talking about? If I was one of the other women, I'm like, what are we talking about? No. But everyone was so gung-ho in believing that D would be the complete layup, so they felt that they had a potential fighting chance. Unbeknownst to them, that's not how it freaking ended. Rogan and CT don't want to work with D. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, that is crazy. You was just sucking this man off. You was just doing all sorts of things to this brother. I know you were, because you're just following him around. You're just following this man around on TV. You're following him, and you're like following him around. And he's like, come here, D. Come here, D. Come here, girl. And you're just wagging your tail or wagging your titties in front of him, whichever one it is, I don't know. Looking like a complete fool over this man you know nothing about, that you're completely attracted to, but know nothing about. You're looking like a fool to this man. And this man has the audacity, not only did he talk about you behind your back to get you ousted, but he completely plays rock, paper, scissors in front of you, with a vet who is hell-bent on not putting you on his side. Oh my God. And then CT tells him, there's no way in hell I'm working with her. Your fault, you're stuck with her. God damn! Are we serious right now? Whoa! And then Rogan tries to go over to D and says, I'm putting my neck on the line. Fuck, I wanna, ain't no way in hell, are you serious? And then D is like, and at first, D is being normal. At first, she's acting like a human being. And she swats his arm off. And she starts going off at the mouth, F you, all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, maybe she's human. Maybe I'm seeing something here. Maybe. Because you just got played out. So, okay, you in beast mode now. You about to go ahead and do this shit. Okay, D. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing you, girl. I'm seeing you. I think I'm seeing you. I think. Man, we get to the challenge, and it's hilarious. Not everybody, but there are a lot of people having problems with swimming. Nani is having a problem with swimming, and Josh has to carry her back. Ashley is having a problem swimming. All of the women had problems swimming except for Cam and except for D. But all of the women had problems swimming. And it was just wow. It was like, wow, all these women are weak? The fuck? Cam outswam Leroy, okay. And she made it to the Killer Cam, baby, Killer Cam. Made it. And D, here go D. Where my okay, D, before I get to D, Jordan's imitation of Cara swimming was hilarious. Oh my God, a mess. A freaking mess. A mess. Just a mess for someone to speak so much hate towards complete competitors in the house. And she's known for her 8 finals and her 3 wins or whatever. For her to be at this point in her challenge career still horrible at swimming is beyond me. Is beyond me. Like Nani said on that interview with Bananas, I don't know who this Cara is. I don't like this Cara. This Cara has not positioned herself to be in the greatest light. And, you know, a side note real quick, hopefully you got your snacks because I'm pretty sure this is a long review. Side note real quick, Cara, none of us watching this has been through the crap that they've been through. I will say that. I will say that for everyone that has come into the games wholesome and has come out of the games a villain. Anyone that has had to come across Bananas in any way, shape, or form, I get why, or I can kind of understand why you would be somewhat tainted from all of the Bananas in the world and you want to be a villain yourself. I get it. I.e. Paulie. Paulie has shown his banana side. He has. But what I will say about Paulie so far, he did not have to turn on anyone he proclaimed to be a friend. He hasn't done that yet. He's gone against and backstabbed people he has proclaimed already that he does not care about. So I don't foresee Paulie being like that, like, oh damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Cara did that, what she did to Theo, and that was jacked up, but they were on opposing sides. So it's to be expected. But I don't know. Cara, she's changed a lot. And like I said, I can get why she has, but nah, come on. I miss the old Cara back. I really do. I want the old Cara back, but her swimming was horrible. Paulie tells Cara, next time we're at a pool, I need you to use it. I'm like, damn. First of all, Paulie got a fatty. That's first of all. He got a fatty for a white boy. I don't know what he's mixed with, but he got a fatty. That's first of all. Second of all, him clowning Cara was hilarious. And we all know that Paulie is a competition beast. We all know. And I remember when he failed at that climbing up thing and he was so butthurt about it. We know he's a competition beast, but him mocking Cara was hilarious. D beats Cam and Leroy. She beats Cam and Leroy. I want to hold on to that thought. Paulie gets the puzzle and the USA wins. It was chair. I couldn't figure that shit out for the life of me. I'm like, I'm below you, take away the first letter and the last letter and you can't see me. Some shit. I'm like, what? I don't know what, I was lost with that. I wouldn't have got that. But Paulie got it. Paulie is the boss that he proclaims to be and has made himself to be this entire freaking season. Paulie has clowned on veterans this entire season. All the way straight into the finals. Insane. And then next week, it's a ladies elimination, and then the rest of the people are going to the finals. This is very interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if this is going to be a pairs final. I wonder if this is going to be a pairs final where everybody can collect and meet up. I wonder. Now, TJ does this dun 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 moment where it's like, there are 2 teams that have the lowest scores and they're both separated by a nanosecond. And I'm like, I hate when he does this shit. Can we just figure out who won? We go to commercial break. Fortunately for me, I had it on DVR, so I fast forwarded past the freaking commercials. We get to the point and then Leroy and Cam survive. When I tell you, I was like a crying ass baby, just like Leroy. I was doing all that. Well, not really. But I was there with him in the moment. I was like, I had to catch myself because I didn't want no tears to drop. But I felt it for Leroy. I felt it for Leroy. This happens every time. Leroy almost gets to the challenge, the final, and then something happens. This happens all the time. All the time. And so I'm thinking this is about to be another Leroy moment where he's so close, and then he's gone. But it wasn't the case. It wasn't the case. Conspiracy theory. I'm gonna lay this on y'all. Leave y'all in the comments. Let me know if y'all feel the same way. Do y'all think that TJ could have lied? Because he has more of a history with Leroy than he does with Kayleigh and Joss. And what Joss did to Georgia, TJ didn't respect. Because I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. TJ does not respect backstabbers and people that play the game. TJ respects people that come in, beats the challenges, and wins fair and square. He don't like that manipulating shit. He don't like that at all. And I've gathered that over the umpteen seasons he's been on. So Josh getting rid of Georgia over Kayleigh, or because of Kayleigh, and Kayleigh and Josh being paired together, me being the person that I am, I would have sent them home regardless of whether they won or lost. I just would have sent them home. So I don't know. I'm throwing that conspiracy theory out there because the way it was edited made it seem like Leroy was taking his damn sweet time getting to the platform. That's what it seemed like to me. But either way, if they really did win, congrats. And even if he didn't win, congrats. Because I do not want Leroy to go home. I want him to make it to the finals. He's been through enough. I want him to make it to the finals. But again, he's on Twitter talking about training in Vegas. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I don't. Because these people, they're very vocal on their Twitters. They're very vocal on their Twitters. And Georgia and Theo were extremely vocal on their Twitter feeds with regards to Joss being sent home because of Kayleigh. Oh, I know that was on. I know it. I can see Georgia right now. And I can see Theo right now. Oh my God, they are so petty on Twitter. They are so freaking petty on Twitter. But you know, Joss is okay because Joss is living his life and Joss is fine as hell. Oh my God. And he's been around some beautiful ass women taking photos and shit. I don't know what his life consists of, but Josh is quite okay. I think Josh knows now. I think he knows now. But at the same time, last season, where Ashley betrayed Hunter, was it last season? No, the season before that, Joss and Sylvia played the game completely legit played the game, and then they got blindsided at the end. So I can understand Joss walking away with that mentality that it's a cutthroat. Everybody feels that way. Everybody feels that way except for Turbo. Everybody on this challenge crap feels like you gotta cut people down and slice people up to get to where you need to go. And except for Leroy. Leroy and Turbo seem to be really forward about their shit. But man, that Twitter was popping when Joss got off there. That Twitter was popping. Ninja gets in the tribunal, and I honestly don't know why. I was excited for Ninja when she won against Laurel. Don't get me wrong, I don't have any problems with Ninja, but Ninja has not done that. In my mind, if you're in the tribe, it's because you performed and outperformed. In my mind, I'm thinking Paulie needs to be in the tribunal. What are we doing? What are we doing? He clearly won for us. None of y'all knew the puzzle. How is this chick that didn't even... And TJ said, you didn't even compete. How are you in the tribe? Anyways, I don't have a problem with Ninja, but that ain't make no sense. And she picks Zach and Ashley to go with her. Cara says being in a relationship on the challenge is hard, and the editors show Leroy and Cam and Tori and Jordan. The editors are petty. Dee says she wants to be there for Rogan because his best friend just left. Rogan blames Josh for putting... Bruh. What is Dee's Twitter? Can somebody tell me what Dee's Twitter is? Because I want to follow her dumb ass and see what... I don't even want to follow her. I want to see what the hell her tweet said after she watched this shit on national TV. This man played the shit out of you. Played the entire shit out of you, and you're on national TV after being played by this man, and you're gonna say that I feel bad for him because his best friend left. The best friend that was on his side to get your ass out the goddamn challenge, and you're gonna sit here and say that you feel bad for this bitch. What? Are you freaking, what? And you know what? I'm not even mad at Rogan. I'm not even mad at Rogan. If I could get away with fucking you over and still get my shit sucked off, I'm gonna do it. What do you mean? What do you mean? If this girl is gonna believe everything I tell her and it's gonna put me a little in her good graces and get me closer to the end to win this million, you damn right. I knew episode 6 this fool was done with her ass. I knew episode 6 he was done with her. Tried to be rid of her. There's so many vagina walking around them castles, walking around swimming in the damn water. And he want to experience all of it. He don't want to be tied down to this D. Fuck out of here. He was waiting for the good opportunity to let all that go. Let it go. I don't know if they still talking. If they still talking, that broad is the dumbest chick. Don't tell me her Twitter. I don't want to know her Twitter. I don't want to know her Twitter. Yeah, I don't know her life. But I'm sorry, chick. I'm not sorry. For any one of these people, any one of these reality muckers on TV that I watch, I'm the reason why they keep getting paid, goddammit. Even when they don't win challenges, they getting paid for being on the show. So I can state my goddamn opinion. For any one of these people to be in their post-confessionals talking about what they not gonna do and you not gonna play me and make me look like a fool and I'm gonna show you, give me all this boast, all this vibrato and all this stuff. And then you come out, I just wanna be there for him because he just lost his I ain't got no respect for you. Get the hell off my TV screens. Get off my TV. I couldn't even be appreciative of you showing them motherfuckers that you can swim and that you made it to. Because soon after, you're like, I just want to be there for Rogan and make him feel good. Fuck out of here. Like, this bra is dumb. She's dumb. Dumb. Fuck out of here. And so dumb. And then him lying on Josh. Come on, man. Come on, man. D, then we get to, D is okay, insane, completely lies to her. D makes this dumbass speech. Right. We at the speech now. Where we at on this? I'm pissed. 27 minutes. Goddamn. We at the damn speech. And D like, well, before we say what we're gonna do, I just have to speak and make an announcement. I'm like, okay, bitch, you about to throw Rogan in. That's what you... Come on, D. Show them your vagina, D. Come on, D. Throw that motherfucker in. Come on. Come on. I'd rather have Jordan and Tori on my side than somebody's Rogan that threw me in. She get this great, powerful ass speech. I had a dream that all men are created. Fuck out of here. Then they go say, I'm sorry, Jordan, they have to put you in because I'm loyal to a fault. What? Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? This is why Jordan acts the way that he acts to y'all Neanderthal. I'm in the mind thinking, Jordan is like, what bitch? Did you just not see what this? The fuck is what is wrong? At that point, there's no more loyalty. You can't say I'm loyal to a fault when this motherfucker was trying to put your ass in. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? I don't understand that. What? And then here come Ninja. Well, do you have anything to say for yourself? Do you feel sorry for how you handled the rest of the people in the house? Like, you're so mean. Jordan like, what? Jordan like, who you talking to? You talking to me? What? Jordan crazy. Jordan like, bitch, can I go? Like, what is this? I'm not answering to y'all hoes. I'm about to go in the challenge and beat their ass. When Jordan said, and I respect Ashley because Jordan says, if you don't like how I speak, then you need to be better. Or some shit along them lines. And I'm thinking to myself, Jordan, you a cocky... Your one-handed ass better be cocky, motherfucker. Because, someone tweeted something and Jordan retweeted it and I followed him last night. Because after the challenge last night, he deserves all the follows that he get. Because that motherfucker... This man has had to live with this one hand for a very long time, and I'm sure this man has had a lot of one-hand jokes thrown his way. I'm sure this man went through the turmoil and trials and tribulations of disparity and depression and solitude to muster up enough confidence and strength to be okay with his one hand. And so he has to be as hard as he has to be when he feels he has to be that. And he's only going to be loyal to the people that he knows have his complete back. I can respect that. I just wish he had a little bit more tact, but I can respect that. And this brother did that. He's like, all right, I'm ready to go. Can I go? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Bye. He gets to his wife, soon-to-be wife, and his wife is pumping him up. Baby, you got this. I'm a suck your balls tonight. You got this. You got this. I'm going to make you breakfast in bed. You got this. You know what I'm saying? Tori is a ride-or-die G. She a ride-or-die G. She wasn't ride-or-die for the other dude she was with, but she ride-or-die for Jordan. She ride-or-die. I like Tori. Nani puts the drama aside with Cam and Leroy and supports them, and I'm happy. I'm happy for that. Rogan, Knights, D, and CT. Who cares? Who cares? Rogan was all over the place like this, all over the place. Sis. The D can't be that good, D. The D can't be that good, D. Says, as he night y'all, says. Stop it! This man played the shit out of her. Come on now. Cara practices in the pool, and I'm like, Paulie gave her that good D and said, bitch, you better get in this motherfucking pool and practice. Paulie did something to that vagina last night because she was swimming in that water. She was swimming. She was. I like Paulie, and I can respect Cara's. I respect Cara to a certain extent. Ninja picks Josh, and Josh gets thrown in against Jordan. I'm like, damn, this alliance, I ain't never seen. First of all, let's acknowledge that there has never been an alliance this big in size that has survived all the way up to the finals. Never. And there's never been an alliance that has had each other's back as well as this particular alliance has. Never. I tip my hat off to you, Paulie. Tip my hat off to you, Paulie. Never. Everyone that has followed Bananas has got killed off way ahead of schedule. Everyone that has tried to do something, Wes, and everybody, they've gotten kicked off. But Paulie has kept his alliance intact damn near all the way to the damn finals. Wow. And so, you know, Josh getting thrown in, it is what it is. If Ninja was at ride or die, like Rogan said, if Ninja is as naive as D is, the fuck? Then Ninja would have threw his punk ass in the goddamn challenge. But none of these vaginas got some meat on it. None of them do. They all walking around here bony vaginas. All bony vaginas just walking around here. All of these bras, bony vaginas just walking. Just the bony vaginas, except for Tori, except for Cam, and except for Nani. Because Nani don't give a fuck about this alliance. She gonna do what she want to do when she want to do it, how she want to do it. Except for Nani. And Cara. Cara don't have a bony vagina. She don't have a bony vagina. But Ninja, D, all these... Anyways. When I tell you, I was watching it. Jordan says Ashley is gonna steal the money from you. Josh loses horribly. Jordan reads Josh. And Jordan wins Cara. Okay. Brother Jordan. This man is a beast. And I've already boasted about this man the whole entire review, so I don't really need to say much more. But wow. First of all, I don't really care for Josh because Josh took his personal emotions out on Wes and started the whole train of backstabbing people in the team. Josh started the whole train of backstabbing people in the team, and then when it started to come back towards him and his alliance, he's all emotional, don't know where this is coming from. We need to be a team. Fuck out of here, Josh. Fuck out of here, Josh. No thanks. Sorry for you. Get going. That's how I feel about the whole Josh situation. And so with him getting thrown in, I don't really care about him getting thrown in. Although, if I'm Ninja and I'm not as naive as D, I would have threw Rogan ass in that bitch. I would have threw Rogan ass in that bitch. Period. Period. That's it. But of course, Ninja is as naive as D, and she throws in Josh. Josh gets murdered horribly, embarrassingly, pathetically, gets bodied, outsmarted, outwitted, and out one-handed by come on. Your system has to be fucked all the way. All the way. Because you completely lost. Miserably. Miserably. And like Paulie said, had you, because y'all were friends in the beginning, had you stayed loyal, you would be standing next to him and Cara. But you didn't stay loyal. And so, bye-bye, you have to go. It is what it is. How do you not, but let's talk about that for a second. How do you get completely bodied, don't win not one round, and you can't see what this man is doing? You can't, I knew what Jordan was doing right before he came on post-confessional and said, I'm about to do this. I'm like, this man about to, I know, because I would do the same shit. Fuck out of here. Are you serious? Jordan is sitting there analyzing you, holding it still, analyzing you like a lion, kneel down. And you can't see that? You can't see that? Got body. When I tell y'all, if y'all not watching the challenge, y'all need to freaking watch the challenge. The challenge is freaking amazing. Watch the challenge. Season 34, episode 13. I can't wait till next episode. Leave y'all comments below. Follow me on Twitter at AConnectionTV. Follow me on Instagram at AConnectionTV. Let's do the damn thing. And then follow your boy. Follow your boy. Subscribe to your boy on AConnectionTV.com and support the movement. We have been selected for a film festival and I am completely, thoroughly stoked. Love y'all, and send my review to everybody on the challenge, God damn it. Especially the people I like. I like Paulie, I like Leroy, I like Cam, I respect Jordan, I love Tori. I love Tori down boots. I love Tori down boots. Tori is super fucking dope. Super dope. And I hope her spirit does not change. Super dope. I think Josh is dope, although Karma is a bitch. Who else do I like? CT is a beast, although he playing the game kind of off, but I don't give a fuck. CT been in the game long enough, so CT can do whatever the hell CT want to do. I like Cara too, but I just don't like her people ways. And in my mind, I'm like, how can you be mad at Jordan when how he talks to people and what he does to people, and you're doing the same shit? That moment when Cara was acting like she was crying and she was sad and she went down the stairs and smiled at the camera. Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing? Anyways, love y'all. Deuces.